I dropped one of my microphones, damn it. I gave you my. Found it.
Test, 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 test.
Testing, testing, testing.
All right, sir. All right, folks, for those tuning in for the SSC Cats game this morning at 8 o'clock, playing the Rocklin 65s. Unfortunately, we are in the consolation bracket. However, I do believe we are going to be rocking the home team spot due to the fact that I think we're slightly higher. So we'll get going on that, and I will have to apologize for the wind and all that good stuff in advance because it is out here, and I don't think this one has a windscreen on it. But I got a full setup today. I should be able to get multi-cameras going for you guys. I should be able to get the some bios going, some little fun facts. Hopefully you guys can enjoy today's game. And if you guys have any suggestions or whatnot, please feel free to shoot them into the comments, and then I will take them into consideration. All right. So I got quite the setup going today. All right, looks like we got the umpire coming to the home plate, and they're convening. We're calling the coaches out probably just a moment here. Falcon 65 coach making their way to the plate. Get a meeting in mind here. Looks like we're just short a Cats coach. Hopefully they get the memo here shortly and realize we're supposed to be talking with the umpire right now, kind of finalizing details. Go over some ground rules. Give you today's vantage points. We got the first base line, third base side, and then, of course, the home plate. I'll do my best to stay up with the play, so that way you guys get the best angles on this. And I hope you today enjoyed the broadcast. Yeah, I definitely didn't expect this as well. We got quite the breeze going today. Running 52 degrees out here at Woodland. And today's battery is going to be JT Laxon. And it looks like Eli Filatino for our lineup today when we come to the plate. Filatino is going to be leading off, followed by Laxon, then Perez, then Haddad, then McKechnie, Cody, Fong, Donahue, Joe, Ewers, and Olson. Got a lot of the players from downtown in cold weather gear today. Like I mentioned, it is 52 degrees. And with that throw down, looks like we're going to be getting ready to go here. First going to play for the Rocklin 65s is a righty facing a lefty. Matchup favors Cats at this moment. We'll see what happens. JT delivers the first pitch of the game. Ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to throw him first for the out. That's definitely a way to start the game. Let's hope we can keep that tradition going the entire day. Looks like the first base camera's got a little sun in the background there. That's probably going to be up there for a little bit. So now we've got another righty facing JT. So we got fact, I'm going to have to pause between innings to get that radar detector synced back up. A foul ball straight back. Getting a little pitch here. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Outside. One ball, two strikes on the batter. JT gives a nod, getting ready to deliver. Here it comes. Ooh. Hit by. It's a big no-no in the world of baseball, especially you're ahead of the count. And if before anyone makes a comment, the service out here is a little spotty. Runner at first base. JT looks him back. Pitches to the mound. Ooh, line drive. Caught by JT. Nope, he dropped it. All right, so he was able to make the play. Runner advances to second. Could have had a double play, but I did come back really hot. Got him right in the palm of the hand. He's shaking it off right now. Hopefully it's not too bad, but it was screws right back at him. Great defensive play. I like how he didn't panic on the play. Picked it up and was able to continue with it and get the runner out at first. So that does put the runner at second. You got 2 outs. JT certainly on their 8, which is so far so good. Hopefully we can get out of here with a couple more pitches. And Cody stabbing the runner back. See if we can get him to make some moves over there. Here we go. Ball past Eli. Allows runner to go to third base. A wild pitch there. And JT in the pitch. Curveball. Outside corner. Umpire just rung up the batter for strike 1. Doesn't happen too often. I've never seen that before, but umpire. Another pitch outside. Called strike 2. And the pitch. Foul ball. Okay, JT's got his sign. Eli's in defensive mode. Hopefully the ball doesn't get past him. Ball high. Popped out of his glove. Like to see a little more pop from the pitchers to crash home. Don't want to give anybody a free pass. And the pitch. Inside, ball 3. And here we go. Foul ball. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner. Had to put the batter in defense mode. They're running at third base over there. And pitch. Ball 4. With that pitch there, puts the runners at the corner. First and third. So we're going to have a pinch runner. So the last batter was either pitching or catching. He allowed to make that substitution with 2 outs. Keep the play moving forward. Takes a strike. Outside corner. Matchup. Ball away. Swing and a miss inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. JT's got the sign, takes a peek over first, and get ready to deliver. Fly ball to the outfield. See what happens here. And so after half inning, score remains 0-0. Speed. So leading off is going to be Eli Tolentino. He will be by J. Johnson. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Got lefty on the mound today for Rocklin 65. Eli with a hard ground ball over the first base side. Fortunately, he's fielded cleanly for the first out of the inning for the Cats. The play is JT, who is pitching today. So we got lefty going now. Ball low, just missed. We're having some connection issues out here. JT with a hard ground fly ball over to a fly ball over the right fielder's head. And JT to get to second on a double. And it's a repeat of yesterday, so that's fantastic. Now the plate is Andrew Perez with 1 out, JT at second. Pitcher takes peek and delivers. Ball in the dirt. JT's going to try to take third. It is a throw to the outside of the bag. Drive safely. Got the sign. Here we go. Ball in the dirt. Got past him. JT thought about it, but decided to pause, retreat back to the bag. And the pitch to Perez. Perez with a foul ball. Pitcher's got the sign. He comes set. Delivers. High. Ball 3. No. They are done now. We got 3 balls, 1 strike. And set. And here we go. Ball high for ball 4. And you didn't want to make that commitment quite yet. You just never know if the umpire is going to move things around on you. But that brings up Christian Haddad with runners on the corners. See if we can do some damage here. We got a pick attempt back to Perez. Chest gets back. Pitch takes a peek at Perez and delivers Haddad. Ball up. Allows Perez to safely get to second base on that pitch. Smart move by JT to pause. Christian, also known as the smooth swing. Christian's swing is so smooth that sometimes teammates ask if he's secretly playing in slow motion. Pitcher steps off the mound. Second, Perez has got a pretty decent sized lead. And the pitch. Ball up. You see the runners there on the camera now. Plate in just a moment. And here we go. Ball inside. Looks like it just missed grazing him. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe ball 4. That will allow Cal McKechnie to come to the plate. Kellen watches ball 1. Still looks like the radar is not taken, so I'm going to have to get back down there and take a peek at that. Pitch is now thrown out the windup. And the pitch. McKechnie pops up. Should be a can of corn for the third baseman. For the out. Well, looks like the Cats need to capitalize on this opportunity. Opportunities are squandered thus far. Aiden Cody with a Hard hit ball foul, first base side. And the pitch. The Cats' offense has been severely struggling. Hitting has not been where it needs to be. All right, no balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded. Hopefully squeeze a couple across at least. Ball low. Unfortunately today it's one game and one game only. Win or lose. Pitcher going to deliver and pitch. Another foul ball. Looks like we are late on this guy. He's maybe throwing 65 miles an hour. Pitcher's got a sign. You can hear the game behind us going, and here it comes. Strike 3 looking. Cats squandered opportunities. Bases loaded, no runs. And we're back. With that, JT leads off with a strike. Called. Strike on the corner. Foul ball caught. Apparently I missed a pitch there. Strike 3. All right, with that, brings up another righty facing JT. And the pitch. Curveball outside corner. Those watching at home, I apologize, but this connection out here is terrible. We will work on being better. And the pitch. Outside corner again. Got a ball off the plate, but he's established his own with the umpire. Umpire's calling it, so let's continue throwing it there. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for JT Laxon. Apparently number 44 was not aware of that. And here we go. JT with the pitch. He is peppering the strike zone right now. That's a great thing for the Cats. So it's good to get ahead. Now ball. This weather out here is terrible. Not good. And the pitch. Curveball left hanging outside, ball 2. Pop up first for a foul. Strike 2. Now it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the Cats. And the pitch. Low. That brings the count to full. Hopefully we can get out of here and get back, try to generate a few runs. And the pitch. Strike 3. That is 3 strikeouts. Go back. That's a few. Leading off the innings, Micah Fong, and then next Donahue. All right, and play is Mike wearing number 2. And the pitch. Popped it up. Looks like it's going to be going to the third baseman. Shortstop's going to catch it. All right, takes a knee. Unfortunately, makes the catch. You get these hitters back in the lab. A lot of shuffling going on. Now up is Max Donahue. And the pitch. Swing and miss. Pitcher's got a sign. Getting ready to deliver. Ball up. is literally ridiculous this morning with the weather. Max Donahue with a hard hit ball to left field for a base hit. Now Cats have 2 hits. That brings up point number 16. We got a runner at first. He's picking over. Telegraphing that like the good old days. And the pitch. Foul ball. Pitcher comes set, gets a sign, and delivers. Ground ball. Ooh, little tweener. He might get a cue ball shot here. Safe. Be out. Wasn't pretty, but it always doesn't have to be. So that brings up Xander Ewers. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Very frustrating to get ready for today's game and think you have everything dialed in, and it comes down to the internet. All right, go to second base and the pitch. Inside, strike 1. I'm trying to make some adjustments in between innings here. I keep looking down at the YouTube camera and I see that it keeps pausing, so I understand you guys may be a little frustrated out there. It really doesn't help with the weather. Even more frustrating. Xander takes strike 2. Runners at first and second. And pickoff play to second base. Unsuccessful. Hopefully get a ball to the right side. The second baseman. First baseman is holding really close to the line. We got double steal going here. Successfully executed. Allows both to advance. We have runners at second and third with 1 out. So hopefully now a base hit will score 2 for the Cats. Hard ground ball, third base, under the third baseman's glove. That will allow a run to score. The Cats are on the board with a single. Now we'll bring up Landon Olson with runners at the corners. Steps off. A little reset, shakes the glove out. Quick pick, first base. Drop ball allows the Ryan with outstanding heads-up play. Takes the base on that. No pitch delivered. That then leaves us with 2 runs, which sure beats the goose egg. So action here, Landon. Ball high. So, folks, if I go offline after this inning, I'm going to try to do a couple things here because it bothers me, as like once I mentioned, is probably as much as it's bothering you. Landed with a crush ball, the third base side, over the left fielder's head. That's going to bring in one run for sure. Beautiful job by Landon with a stand-up double. It's always nice when you hit the ball and you see the back of the outfielder's jersey. With after that quality at bat, looks like Eli is coming to the plate, but the catcher has some plans and wants to have a conversation with the infield. They're going to bring them all in, have a little chat. So with that monster double, catcher now +3. We got no runners at the corners, but we do have a runner at second. Umpire, we're ready to go. Put it back in the field. And the pitch. Inside, hit him. Hit by pitch. And now we got runners at first and second as Eli jogs on down to first. And since he's catching, we are going to be bringing out a courtesy runner. It's the last batted out, which is lead be Micah Fong. And now, yep, Micah's entering over to first base. Another lefty-lefty matchup. JT Laxton's coming to the dish. And the pitch. JT takes one down the middle. Slow curveball. And the pitch. JT with hard ground ball to first base side. Foul ball. I apologize. The noise got a little loud there for some reason. The streaming app turned on first and third base. So I just muted. And the pitch. JT, oh, inside, just nicked him. That's going to allow him to take first base. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get a courtesy runner at this time. If you're just joining us, the Cats are up 3 with 1 out, bases loaded. Coming to the plate is Andrew Perez. And speaking of Perez, my partner in crime is here today. A word or two. Week. All right. Umpire looks like he's finally set. Not sure why we're delaying here. And there's a pitch. Perez takes a high ball. For anyone who's thinking about venturing out here today, I would probably just stay home as the wind is rocking and rolling. Strike inside. The wind up, lefty-righty matchup, and the pitch to Perez. Perez hits a beautiful base hit to the left side. That will allow a run to score. So base hit for Perez. That makes the Cats now 4. God, with once again bases loaded with one. You're on the infield right now on the bases. You got Microphone at second, JT Laxon, Microphone at third, JT at second, and Perez at first. And the pitch. Haddad swings, foul ball. Ball low, scooted past the catcher. Microphone's being aggressive, takes third on the pass ball. Allows every to advance up one. Very heads up play by Micah. Ball in play. We got 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Haddad with a line drive back up the middle. That will bring in another run. Makes it 6-0. Coming to the plate, number 13, McKechnie. JT's getting a little words of advice over there, what he should be doing, what he should be looking for. I'll play to JT. Quick pick over to first, unsuccessful. Another quick pick to JT, or to Haddad, excuse me. Got runners at the corners. Go over the top of his head. Perez with a heads up play will be advancing, making it 7-0. And Haddad on that heads up takes second. 7-0. Cats. Well, it's nice to see today. See what McKechnie can do here. Then he watches ball low. Two balls, no strikes. Catcher wants a quick conference with the pitcher. All right, we're going to play here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ball low. Takes count to 3-1. Scott has a pretty good lead over there. Pitch. Ball 4. Keckney's jog down to first. He's going to bring up Aiden Cody. Looks like the Rocklin 65 is going to be making change here. We'll get a view on the coach strolling out to the mound. Current pitcher's not thrilled with it, but I also might be thinking, or he may be thinking, that just hasn't been his day. Ball's been handed over. So a little break in the action here. All right, we're going to resume action here. Pitcher that was brought in for 65s is a righty. So we got a righty-righty matchup right now. Starts him off with the ball. Ball 2. I have a feeling on the drive back to Sacramento, I'll notice it's probably not windy at all. Out here, it is blistering. Strike 1. And a pitch. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Cats will have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Nobody at third at the time. Hopefully that will change after the step out by Micah, who's now at the plate, wearing number 2, Microphone. Microphone with a Fly ball towards right field. Foul ball. See if we can tack a few more runs on this inning. Cats are +7. Michael Fong takes one inside ball. Definitely cut it close on him there. And the ball outside. Pitcher comes set and delivers. Ball low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike on Micah. And the pitch. Michael Fong with the shortstop. Shortstop tags second for the first. End of the inning. All right, Cats fans. Currently 7. Going to the top of the 3rd. JT Laxton still on the mound. See if we can make some changes. right, folks. Sorry about that little intermittent delay there. Cats went 1-2-3 that inning. Hopefully, we've been following with the score. That brings up Max Donahue. I'm probably not going to have multiple camera angles for a few moments here because I have to run around and do it myself. But we should be back online here. Hopefully, we have a little better internet, which unfortunately looks like that is not the case, which is weird because I am streaming. Download 211 megabytes per second, upload at 11 megabytes per second. Ground ball to third base. Third base picks it up, goes first. Max just misses being safe. That was one out. Now coming to play is Ryan Joe going from the left side of the plate now that we have a right-handed pitcher. Trying to even the score there for himself. First pitch in for a ball. Foul ball. And for those who like the little in-between inning facts and bios of the kids that I make up before games. Unfortunately, too much stuff going on today with this internet connection driving me crazy. Ball 2. My wife can attest that I do spend a lot of time prepping for this stuff, but unfortunately, it's not paying dividends today. Strike 2. I'm going to be really happy when this wind stops. This is ridiculous. Pitcher's got a sign coming with a 2-2 count. Ball away. Ryan works it to full. Fortunately, it looks at strike 3 looking. Outside corner, too close to take. Now going to play to Xander Ewers. Got a sign coming to the pitch. I think the umpire was kind of questioning whether he was going to call that a strike or not, but he opted to go that way. Pitch. Xander with a hard foul ball past the third base side. High curveball. Looks like it was a little tempting for Xander, but he held off. And the pitch. Ooh, over his head, ball 2. And the pitch. Ball away for taking it to full count. With 2 outs. On deck is Landon Olson, whose last at bat tattooed a double to left center. All you saw was the left fielder's numbers on his back, and as well as the center fielder's number on his back, which was always a great view. And the pitch up and in. Now coming to the plate now is going to be Landon Olson. Runner first base with 2 outs. Quick pick over to first, unsuccessful. I'd love to be able to show you that angle, but unfortunately, the cameras have to switch to a different internet setting. Another pick over to first base, unsuccessful. Ooh, hit it in the back. I just didn't like last time he faced him and got a double off him. Looks like he got hit right in the hip. Oh, maybe the back. It's the back. First I thought he was holding his hip, but he's actually holding his back. That has now runners at first and second with 2 outs. Bringing to the plate Eli Tolentino. Got a lot of people making comments about how many iPads I have out here. And just it's not because we're wealthy. It's because my IT department, before they discard them, I asked them which ones are still decent working order, but they will not work at on our infrastructure at the office, but they will do perfectly fine for what I need them to do. So right now I am donning 4 of them. One of them usually has our bios going, which unfortunately that's currently needs a little more work. Got the scorekeeping going. I have the camera controller, and then I of course have the YouTube going to see make sure it's not glitchy. Hopefully it's been a little better this time around. Eli takes one in for a ball. Got a lot of dust on the screens over here because of the wind. Ground ball to third base. That should be an easy play. Scoops it up, tags his bag for the force and of the inning. Unfortunately, guess did I miss something here? That was the third out. Catches in it. I'm not understanding what's going on here. Did he call time? Okay, I'm at a loss of what happened there. I guess we'll find out here in a second. I think the count's actually 1 and 2, which it is. Signaled by the umpire. And the pitch. Hard ground ball to third base again. Tags his bag for a force. So little deja vu right there. Now we're going to cut back to the Cats +7. All right, folks, we're back. A couple change of positions here. We have a new battery. We have McKechnie behind the plate, and we got Perez on the mound. Let's see, we'll bring those other cameras into play here in a minute. First pitch is a foul ball. Comes set and goes pitch inside for a ball. One count. Perez delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Simple ground ball back to the pitcher. And Perez fields, goes to first for the out. Looks like the third base cameras finally come back online. Hopefully first base come on here in a second. We have a foul ball. And the pitch. Pop up, straight back, fouled. Strike two. Line drive up the middle for a base hit. All right, with that swing, runner at first. Hawkins trying to get something started here. Goes with a quick pick. Picked up by Cody over at first base. Press to the plate. Outside strike. As takes him on, delivers to the plate, reaches out for a foul. Strike number two. And the pitch. Curveball to third base. Xander knocks it down, goes across the diamond for the out. Advances runner second base, but successfully knocked down by Xander. He was thinking double play, but didn't come to fruition on that one, but that's okay. At least he got the out. No major damage done. Perez has a sign.
Go, John!
And the pitch. McKechnie with a beautiful block down the plate. Swing and a miss, strike two, or one, I mean. And the pitch. Swing, foul two. My pitch, runner's taken off. Swing and strike three to end the inning. And that will bring the Cats to the plate. Leading off, JT Laxon, followed by Andrew Perez. We'll be back soon. All right, looks like we've got the first base and third base side finally working out again. JT with a swing. Not sure why he swung, but he did. Excuse me. Thank you. Gonna pop up to third base. Cat by the left fielder for the first out of the inning. Now coming to plate is going to be Andrew Perez, followed by Christian Haddad. Perez with a foul ball. Pitcher comes out, still the pitcher from the last couple innings. The righty, number 22. Perez with a ground ball to third base. Throw over across to the diamond. Looks like he's safe. Got pulled off the bag. Reach on air. And get a runner for the pitcher. To be JT, which is ironic. He was the first pitcher of the game, but he's no longer on the mound, so he'll be able to fill in since he unfortunately made the first out of the inning. Looks like they're taking a look over at him there. Ball up. Pick up to first base. Nowhere to go. He's definitely paying attention to him over there. And you see we finally got the camera back online. And the JT's taking second base. He should be safe. The throw is toward first base with a terrible bounce over into the outfield. Christian's got 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Looks like a lot of our batters are pulling away on every swing. They're trying to pull everything. Ball away, squirts away from the catcher. That allows JT, who's running for Perez, to advance to third. Now we got a runner 90 feet away. Hopefully successfully can advance him in. Pitcher comes set. And the pitch. Foul ball. Strike 2. Of course, of all the places they hit, it hit right by the camera at first base. So here's your new angle for a little while. Pitch comes set to Haddad. Haddad with a line drive over the third baseman's head. That will definitely score one. Allow Haddad to get to second on a double. Nice to see. Now coming to the plate is number 13, McKechnie. 1 out. McKechnie takes the ball away. And the pitch. McKechnie looks at ball down. Looked like it might have been a strike on this side over here, but I'm not officiating. Looks like some of the Rocklin 65 parents are thinking it was as they're pacing back there, assuming it's the battery's dads. And the pitch. McKechnie was swinging a miss. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. McKechnie with a line drive up the middle to allow Haddad. Haddad's coming home for the run. So that base hit by McKechnie will bring out Aiden Cody. Nice to see a little offensive production today. It's been lacking the first 2 games, from my understanding. I was not in attendance. I was up and ready watching my youngest daughter, who plays volleyball or beach volleyball at Simpson University up there. It's nice to be able to watch all the kids play, and I appreciate the parents that were streaming yesterday so I could watch the games from Reading. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I like to, like I said, try to do some quality for you guys, and gives me something to do during the games and stay engaged. Kicked off play first, unsuccessful. Aiden Cody can get a solid A to B here. He's got his lead over first. And the pitch. Cody with a chopper back to the pitcher. It's a one hopper. Should be an easy play. He's out, but he did advance the runner. That brings up Micah Fong with a runner at second. 2 outs. Kenny's got his lead. And the pitch. Micah Fong with a pop fly to the outfield. They missed it. That allows McKechnie to advance to third base. And Micah will get a single on that. This is a crazy baseball's a crazy game. Sometimes you hit line drives and they're caught, and you hit little flares and you're safe. The game does equalize. Looks like we're having another pitching change. I'm going to go down and adjust the first base camera real quick. And back with you momentarily. All right, with a change of pitchers, another righty coming in for Rocklin 65. That brings up Max Donahue. Runners on the corners. Micah is taking second base, standing up. And the pitch, ball 2. Base hit's going to score 2. And the pitch, ball low for ball 4. I bring up bases loaded. Coming to plate, Ryan Joe. Ryan Joe takes it off the backside. Hit by a pitch, and now brings it to 10-0. Bottom of 4. I do believe if 5 more runs are scored, that would end the game. If it's this inning. Going to the top of the 5th for the next inning. If we do maintain a 10-0 lead, I believe the game would be over with a 10-run rule after 5. Now coming to plate is Xander Ewers. And the pitch. Takes one first strike. Xander swings at a pitch that was way away. And the pitch. Xander with a hard ground ball, foul, left side of the diamond. And pitch. Ball away. He definitely looked like he was ready to swing at that one, but he's in the right frame of mind. Always want to be thinking yes, 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 until it's a no. Xander with a well-struck ball to the third base side. Unfortunately, he was caught by the left fielder for the third out of the inning. All right. After 4 full innings, Cats 10, Rocklin 65-0. For those who have been watching at home, can you tell me if this last half, or ever since I made the adjustment on the cameras, if there's been any latency or drag issues? I'll look for the comments below. Unfortunately, I can't really see the screen that great due to the dust that's covering it. So I'm not able to see all the play-by-play as clearly as I would normally like to. If someone give me a quick message, let me know how it's looking out there, and the video stream is a better quality as of the last, as of the reset. Appreciate it. Okay, folks, we're coming back to the game here for you. We have the same batteries the last inning. You got McKechnie on the plate, Perez on the mound. Perez starts off with the ball. Nibbles on the corner for strike 2. And the pitch from Perez. Perez on the corner for a foul ball. Two. Ball 3. Got to work the count to full. Looks like we're down to our last ball of the game. Hopefully that will change here as we're grabbing a couple foul balls. Perez unfortunately hits the front of the plate. If you guys saw the weird bounce on there out here at the complex in Woodland, the plates are, they look like they're just throwdown plates, which are pretty thick. They're heavy. So the ball will definitely bounce off of it and will not give a catcher quite the opportunity that they would in the game to block a ball. So with runners on, it's very frustrating for a catcher. The runner at first base. Perez is going to set, delivers a swing into this. He made an attempt. So he's going to get him with a strike on that one. Unique delivery. I should say swing, not delivery, since he's not pitching. First throws down and away for a ball. Once again, if anyone is listening, if you guys let me know if the stream has been better since the reset. Perez picks over to first base. They dive back. He slides over, grabs that one for getting past him. We got a ball 2. And the pitch. Fly ball to left field. Unfortunately, gets past Donahue. That's going to get into a single there. I think the wind played a little bit of a game there on Max. The way it's blowing, it is blowing in, so he's probably charging thinking he has a easy beat on it, but the way the wind's blowing, it pretty much knocked it down and it fell short. But with that there, with no outs, runners at first and second, got a fly ball to the right field over Landon's head. That probably will definitely score 1. So that turned into a double, scored 1. The runners at second and third now. That plated 1. So now we're +9. Weather out here 60 degrees and windy as hell. And that brings up a righty-righty matchup. Perez, ball is moving quite crazily on JT. JT fields it cleanly out in the center field for the first out of the inning. Ball had some interesting movement on off the bat. I don't know if you can see it from the camera. Most likely not, unless you watch on the big screen. But definitely changed trajectory on the way out to JT in center field, but he stayed patient and watched it all the way in. I donned my sunglasses so I could see with all this dust flying around out here. And the pitch. Oh, that was very, very wild. That kick, there was no chance for McKechnie on that one. That plates another one. A runner at third. Must have slipped off the mound. I know these mounds can be a little challenging with when they're a little have the dew on it in the morning. Hopefully that's cleared since then. Ground ball to the shortstop. See if we make play over first. And unfortunately got past and allowing the runner to get to second base. So we're having a visit by coach. And a quick conversation to settle him down. It's a tough play for the shortstop. But of course, always one that they hope they make. That coach got a haircut. All right. After the visit, we're going to come back in behind home plate here. second base, I should say, not first. Another ground ball to shortstop. He looks him back, throws across the diamond for an out, for the second out of the inning. Runner stayed home since it was ball hit right in front of him over, it looks like possibly Haddad at shortstop. I'm guessing. And the pitch. Curveball caught him completely off guard. Looks like the batter definitely was not ready for that pitch. Another curveball. Looks like he dropped down a little bit on the arm slot. Was able to keep that angle. Foul ball. Strike two. One ball, two strikes. Since the Cats have put, if they only had to put one on, but it will extend the game. Swinging, strike three for the third out of the inning. So Rocklin 65 0. They'll plate three batters, three players. Score is now 10-3. Going to the bottom of the fifth. And I'll be leading off with Landon, then Eli. All right, we're back with you. At the plate is Landon Olson. He's playing right field now. Swing and a miss. I think he's trying to get back to where he was on his first at-bats of the game where he doubled. I'd like to see that again. It was well struck. He fouls one off to the right side of the diamond. Yeah, no balls, two strikes. Got to protect. Looks like he's choked up a little bit. Slow pitch to the outside, ball one. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Drop third. Landon's hustling down to first base. Unfortunately, they were able to make the play successfully for the first out of the inning. That takes us to the next batter, Eli. Takes a pitch strike. Pop fly. First base side. Successful. Wind is wreaking havoc. Can't put it as a hit. Now coming to play is going to be JT Laxon, who's now patrolling center field for the Cats. JT takes pitch, ball one. Ball in the dirt for ball three. Eli's taking second base. I'm not sure why JT would swing at that when he easily had second base stolen. Whether it was a strike or a ball, but unfortunately he did. That forces Eli back to first base. JT pops the ball up to the third base side. Shortstop's underneath it. And he catches it, even though it had a little bit of movement on it. With that play right there, it's going to bring up Angie Perez. So Eli at first base. Angie Perez takes a strike outside corner. On deck is Christian Haddad. Ball high. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That ball was way down and away. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get on that. Perez with a towering pop-up. Pitcher should have that. One's going to play some havoc. There's going to be a problem. It bounces out of the glove. Third base is unoccupied. Shortstop was able to get back there pretty quick. So Perez reaches on an error. This wind is playing mythical games on these players. And it brings up Christian Haddad with Perez at first. Picks a ball. Actually, took a strike. Excuse me. Need to get a runner for the pitcher. I think they forgot about that. Unless he's not pitching anymore. But it looks like Haddad is going to fly one over to the, all right, third base. Along the, not sure where everyone's going, but he's out. Time hasn't expired. We'll see what happens here. Looks like they're calling game. The coach at 65 is not really happy with this. We'll see what's going to happen. Okay. It does look like it is the game. Okay. Well, that is the ball game, folks. Thanks for joining us today. And we'll have lessons learned and